In this movie, I'm going to look at two more sets of numbers: triangular numbers and square numbers. I'll be using the 100 Square Free Play applet, which allows me to create and hide red discs anywhere I like simply by clicking on a square. I'll start by making a very simple triangular pattern using just 3 discs. As you can see, the number of discs is displayed in red at the bottom. Because I've been able to make a triangle using these 3 discs, 3 is a triangular number. If I add a row of 3 more along the bottom, I can make a bigger triangle, this time with 6 discs. So 6 is a triangular number. Adding in 4 more gives the next triangular number 10. 5 more gives 15. 6 more gives 21, and so on. So here's a list of the first few triangular numbers: 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, and so on. Next, the square numbers. As before, I'll start with a simple shape: 4 discs arranged in a 2x2 grid. For the obvious reason that it forms a square shape, 4 is a square number. I can add to the shape by putting a row along the bottom and a column up the side. The next square is 3x3 and it contains 9 discs, so 9 is also a square number. Again, I'll add another row and column to give a 4x4 square containing 16 discs. So 16 is a square number. And I can keep going. The next square number is 25, and so on. And here are the first few square numbers: 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, and so on. By the way, you may have heard the word square root used when talking about squares. I'll explain what a square root is, but first a reminder of what a square is. If I start with, say, a row of 3, I can square 3 by building it into a 3x3 grid containing 9 discs. So squaring 3 gives 9. Finding the square root is doing the reverse. Starting with 9 discs arranged in a square, the square root is the length of the side of the square, which is 3. So the square root of 9 is 3. Similarly, if I start with, say, 4 and square it, I get 16. Then in reverse, if I start with 16 arranged in a square shape and find its square root, I get back to the length of the side, which is 4. So the square root of 16 is 4. There's a little more to it than that, but that's basically what square roots are. Finding a square root is the reverse of finding a square.